it's December 22nd, 3 days before Christmas. Can you believe it? Already. A lot of stuff has changed in the last couple of months, which I've said many times in different videos. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the butterfly effect. And the butterfly effect is basically the theory of a butterfly flaps its wings and it makes these air distortions, and eventually it affects something else and it affects everything in the world. Well, when it comes to us humans, butterfly effect is kind of like that in a way. Now, I'm really thinking in a different way, so you might not even be able to follow me on what a butterfly effect is. But you do something yesterday, and you've got your issues that you're going through today. It's kind of like the decisions you made yesterday are the reason you're where you're at today, and the decisions you make today are the that's going to determine where you're going to be at tomorrow. So it's like deciding to leave your job and start your own business. It's like deciding to sell your house. Uh, back in October, you watched the original video, which I'll link up in here. But
Current date is October 25th, 26th, 27th, something like that. Cold, rainy. I'm staring at three American flags, thinking about the American dream and the quote from George Carlin that says it's the American dream for a reason. Because you have to be asleep to believe it. Because the only way to make it come true is to work your ass off and make tough decisions.
I was sitting down looking at three American flags saying that I'm willing to burn my old life to the ground to save my business. And right now, we're right in the middle of the process. That's like a butterfly effect. The decision I made that day is determining why this video is being made right now. Uh, could have decided to go back into the corporate world and, maybe everything would have been the same. But there's a point where I just don't want to be the same old person that I used to be. I mean, I probably got 15 to 20 years left in me that's decent before I'm sitting in a nursing home and pissing in a colostomy bag the way I look at it. And I want to do what I can in the time that I've got remaining to actually do what I want to do in life instead of just being a slave. And that's the way I think. So uh, that's why I'm making the choices I'm making. But that is the butterfly effect in short. I mean, basically the decisions I made a couple of months ago and putting a plan together, everything's happening because. And if I could go back further in time 4 years ago, uh, the butterfly effect of me deciding to buy some vending machines, the butterfly effect of me deciding to start a landscape company, it's all came to this moment right now where I'm talking about it on film. Because before that, I was just a truck driver driving down the road, uh, teaching students how to drive trucks, and nothing wrong with that. I actually enjoyed driving the trucks, but there was a part of me that just wanted to do something different. You do something for 22 years, maybe it's what they call the midlife crisis. But there's a lot you can do with your life. You can do anything you want to do as long as you work to get it done. And you got to be somewhat passionate about it. If not, then I mean, people tell you you can do anything. That's not 100% true. You got to work at it if you're gonna do anything in life. You got to ask yourself: are you doing the things that you want to do, or are you doing the other things people think's best for you? Because if you're doing what people think's best for you, then are you really living for yourself? And those are the questions that went through my mind. So, are you going to better the world, or are you going to make it worse? That's all up to you. Uh, and how you react to it and stuff is that's all up to you as an individual yourself. Anything that I go through is nobody else's responsibility but mine. My failure or my success is based on me and the teams that I put together. Now, whenever I say that, meaning that I put teams together, people are going to help me get to my goals. But I'm trying to do it in a way where I'm not taking advantage of people and I'm not. in their back pocketbooks or anything like that. That's the way I see life, is try not to take advantage of people to get to where you want to go. Try to do it genuinely on your own, because if you take advantage of people, that's a whole different cup of worms. You're opening up probably for doom and disaster. But whenever you get yourself in a position where you know that you're responsible for everything that happens in your life, and you're responsible for the way that you treat other people, and you got control. Basically, no one has fucking puppet strings underneath your arms manipulating you and telling you which way to go. And to me, the number one puppet strings, once you decide, are people that hold stuff over you. It could be a significant other, but in a lot of cases, it's financial institutions. If they can help you out, but financial institutions, they are the puppet master over people's lives. Mortgage companies, credit card companies, these people are the ultimate puppet masters into why people don't achieve what they want to achieve, because they got so much debt. I've got this debt. I've got to make sure that this debt's paid for, and that's if you got debt, you got to be responsible for it. There are ways to get out of debt where you're going to give the money back to the bank, and that's basically starting over again. And you can redirect your cash flow in different ways. It's not easy decision to make, though. It might put you on the damn street for a while. And we love our security. We love to have that roof over our heads. We love to have food in our stomachs. And some of these things that I'm talking about are things that you got to have on a regular basis. We don't like to disappoint our family. These are the things that hold people back. Believe it or not, they are. If you want to do something with your life, you might have to sacrifice some things, or people are going to have to at least see the bigger picture. And sadly, a lot of people will never see that big picture. If you want to do something with your life and you want to change direction in the way you're going, you're going to have to make some tough ass decisions. And like I've said in past videos, you're not going to know whether or not you're right or not unless you actually made the decision. And you're going to find out a lot quicker after you've made the decision of whether or not you were right or wrong on that decision. But in most cases, people are just going to stay in their comfort zone. And that's the truth. There's very few people that are actually going to go out there and make tough decisions. But tough decisions and actually better their lives. If you're falling toward a fire, you're going to do everything you can to make sure you don't just fall into that fire. Sometimes you got to jump off the cliff to make the decision. Jump off the cliff, and then you're going to figure out really quick on how to save your ass from falling in that fire. But if you're in a comfort zone, you're just going to stay comfortable. And as far as telling somebody to jump off a cliff, I don't want to do that. I just want you to have things to ponder about. If you got different goals in life, whether or not it's college education, being able to scale the top of a mountain, be able to travel more, you working at a job, you want to start your own business. These are things to think about in your head that you might want to do. But technically, that's the butterfly effect. And it's the decisions you make tonight will determine where you're at tomorrow. And the decisions you made yesterday is exactly why you're where you're at today. So if you're broke and you probably got financial institutions and stuff as a reason why you're broke. and you owe all these people money. So the first thing you got to do is figure out how to pay those people off. And if you're old in life and you still owe a lot of people in money, kind of like me, then you're going to have to make some serious sacrifices and change, because the comfort that I've had my entire life is based on the decisions I made yesterday. Yeah, I'm comfortable, but are you broke? Yeah, you're still broke. So, well, something wasn't fucking right there. So give those financial institutions their money back and cut those fucking strings that are up underneath your armpits dictating what you have to do every day. And then you're truly free. Freedom isn't easy. It isn't. To be comfortable is the easiest way to go, and that's the way a lot of us actually operate. Is I'm comfortable. I ain't doing nothing. I'm if you're content. I'm content in what I'm doing. If people are content in everything that they got and they're happy with their job, they're happy with their family, and that they're able to compromise on everything, those people I'm not talking to, but I am talking to the ones that really want to make a change. You want to change your life? Make some fucking decisions. Have a good day.